Hello, Nadine here today, and today I'm doing a quick Valentine's card using a resist ink technique. I'm going to be using some VersaMark Memento ink, embossing powder, and some colors of VersaColor here. So to start, I'm going to be using the card front, and then also this stencil. This is from the Crafter's Workshop. What is it? Heart background is what it's called. So I'm going to be using this stencil, and this is like the bottom corner of my card front. I'm just going to set this right about like there, and then using a sponge dauber and some VersaMark, I'm just going to daub on the VersaMark through these hearts. And even though you can't see the VersaMark on there right now, I'm going to take the white embossing powder and pour that over it, and then I'm going to heat emboss it with my heat tool. Okay, so now that is heat set on there. So what I'm going to do now is take, this is VersaColor in pink, and then using a blending brush, I'm going to start in this bottom corner down here, and just keep going into circles up part of the card here. Next, I'm going to take Marigold, and now the last color I'm going to do is Narcissus. And now that I have that on there, I'm just going to take a paper towel and just wipe right over the top. So this wipes the ink off of the top of the embossing powder. So there it is. Okay, so next I have these rubber stamps that I'm going to be using from Cracker Box and Susie Stamps. This is the cute little hedgehog. So I'm going to stamp this, and then I'm also going to stamp a sentiment that says Hogs and Kisses. So the image, since I am going to be coloring that in with Copic markers, I'm going to be stamping that with some Memento in Tuxedo Black. And the sentiment I'm going to stamp with VersaMark. So I'm going to ink up the sentiment stamp here. And then also ink up the image. And since I'm using my Misty, I can stamp them both at the same time. And then I'm just going to use my Stays On all-purpose stamp cleaner, spray that on the ink stamp, and then using a microfiber cloth, just going to wash that ink right off of the stamp. With the sentiment, I am going to emboss this with some white embossing powder. And the image I am going to color in with some Copic markers, and then I'm going to fussy cut it out. Okay, so I have my little hedgehog colored in, and here is the sentiment, and then the background, or the card front, I'm going to adhere adhere this to the front of my card. And I'm just using some Xyron tape runner here. And then I added some 3D foam squares to the back of my hedgehog and also the sentiment. And there it is. My card is completed. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so, and I would love a thumbs up. Thanks a lot. See you next time. Bye-bye.